What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, the leading Hispanic voice in science fiction. Everybody's getting woke in gaming this week. I'm going to show you a couple of things. One, depictions of racism in Magic. This is unbelievable from yesterday. Not only have they changed things, of course, they changed some of the art on these cards over time, but they're removing any mention or I guess, depiction of the old cards from their website. So you can no longer see the history of Magic the Gathering or anything like that. And absolutely silly. This is a fantasy game that has nothing to do with any real life things. I mean, you got Jihad and Crusade, which are, those are just words depicting historical things, but whatever. This is Magic's first thing, but it gets crazier than what Magic is doing right here. This is pretty tame compared to the cancellation, which I'm going to laugh about very, very hard shortly here. So from Gamers Uncensored, thank you for posting this, which is a Facebook group. We have the Origins Game Fair. And Origin posted, "Black creators and designers, we want to support you." A few weeks ago, Origin started broadcasting weekly live streams on Friday night. During this time, we play games, chat with viewers, and generally have a good, lighthearted time. These days, however, our hearts are heavy. Of course, everybody's hearts are heavy, and nobody wants to actually... They're freaking gaming convention. It's to have fun. That's the whole point of your existence. It's just supposed to be lighthearted fun and good times. Okay. Lead up to Origins Online. We want to confirm the goal of the show is to bring people together during the time of crisis through gaming. Right. Which is fine. But hold on. Wait for the fun. This Friday, Origins will not be hosting a live stream. Instead, we all agree our time is better served reflecting on the current state of the world. I thought they were just going to bring people together over gaming for fun. Now we're not allowed to have fun because we got to sit here and have penance for the Black community or something. I never did anything to the Black community. I'm guessing Mike Primo never did anything to the Black community. I'm guessing Origins Game Fair never did anything to the Black community. So why should we sit here and be on our knees crying and shaking instead of having fun like we're supposed to? Oh my gosh, drives me crazy. Stop apologizing for things you didn't do, people. Stop apologizing for things you didn't do. One actionable thing we can do is offer Black creators and designers the space to make themselves seen and heard on our platform. You are invited to share your projects during our live stream and build upon our common passion for games. We are still sorting out the details, but if you'd like to join the stream as a guest, please email Mike. I'd like to join the stream as a Hispanic creator, but of course, it's just about Black people now and nobody else. And that's what's going on in all of these industries, in all of these corporations. It's a preferential race treatment to one race and no other races. And that is the definition of racism. Anyway, they got woke a long time ago. Origins Game Fair has been doing this. They canceled Larry Correia, who is a Hispanic author also. And Larry was supposed to be a guest at their convention because he was coming out with an RPG based on his book properties. And they canceled him because they literally couldn't even, because he is a libertarian guy. He's not even a right-wing guy. And he's associated with the wrong people, et cetera, et cetera. Now, Larry has turned around in subsequent times and actually done the cancel culture thing to me with his cabal at Bain Books, because, of course, that's what the libertarians do. They always like to signal that they're not right-wing to try to appease these people. But this is how it goes. It's always the same thing. Get woke, you split your audience, go broke. And Origins Game Fair, of course, just turned off any normal person from wanting to support them at that point. Now they're getting even further. And here's what happens. They were getting woke here and, of course, supporting Black game designers and preferring Black game designers. But wait, it's not enough for Omar Akil, whoever this is. I learned that Gama Online, which is their organization, Gama Online, that's pretty funny, has not made any public statements on Black Lives Matter. Remember, they just made that whole deal, that whole spiel. But they didn't use the hashtag Black Lives Matter. So these people are so stupid and so entrenched in their nonsense that even the people who are virtue signaling for them are not virtuous enough because they don't use the proper buzzword. I can no longer be a participating guest. Oh no. Next, I'm afraid I'll be stepping down in solidarity with persons of color hosts and guests who have also stepped down. Wow. What a loser. All right. And by the way, Eric Lang is a game designer who's actually a pretty well-known one. And of course, why would a white guy do this? Did he have to do this? Did he have to apologize for whatever sin is supposedly committed by not using the hashtag? That's the sin now. Not using a hashtag is a sin. This is becoming more of a religion every single day. I can't even believe it. Okay, let's go. In support of our friends and colleagues, we will be withdrawing from our participation in Origins Online. We will not be participating this year. We said Black Lives Matter, and we meant it. What does freaking gaming and talking about games have anything to do with Black Lives Mattering? You know, if you want to take the actual subject of the word and not the communist organization that is the reality of this, you know, Black lives can have fun gaming too, right? Could they? Why not? There's nothing there hurting anybody. Oh, well. Logic's not the strong suit of these people. I don't even know why I'm trying to rationalize it. All right. Hey, gang, unfortunately, Marty and I, Secret Cabal Gaming Podcast, which is sad because it's a pretty good podcast, we'll be bowing out of our duties hosting Origins After Dark next weekend. We were very excited, blah, 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 blah. Not cool with the whole scene. So here's how the cancel culture goes. The mob starts riling up. Everybody gets pressured. Everybody pushes even harder against absolutely nothing. And nobody can have any fun and nobody can have any games because we must just sit here and be miserable. And that's the whole goal of everybody, is to make everybody miserable all of the time. That is the goal. We'll no be lonely. Oh, Deb. So sad. And of course, there's just more. Not be participating in Origins Online. Oh, everybody. It's like they all get together as in like a Discord or something like that and plan canceling something. And, you know, as sad as it is that they're all canceling everybody over nonsense, obviously, Origins Game Fair has converged and has appealed to these people in the past. And so that once you go down this track, you can never go back and you can never be woke enough. It's never going to be woke enough unless there are everybody's canceled except for Black game designers. That's exactly what everybody's asking at this point. Now it goes further at this point, and here's a statement from Origins Game Fair also. Game Manufacturers Association believes that Black Lives Matter. Now that everybody canceled them, they're like, oh, we better do this. We have been too late in making that statement with force. Why? Why should you have to make a statement about that? Why? You are a game convention for gaming. That's it. Oh my gosh. Blah, blah, blah. And of course, a big thing. Of course, now they're going to match and give money to these freaking Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. Can you imagine being a gamer and your convention money isn't going towards making your convention better, but going towards some random advocacy coalition, the Innocence Project, all these garbage things that are political causes. And that is what is going on now. And by the way, you want to talk about Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany. Let's talk about Nazi Germany for a second. All right. Hi, everybody. It's weird to be on the screen. All right. In Nazi Germany, in the late 20s and early 30s, the Nazi Party became so much of a force, much like this Black Lives Matter coalition is going now, that they would actually infiltrate different groups. They'd go to different clubs. They'd have women's book clubs and women's knitting clubs and things like that. And they would make sure that everybody was a member of the party. And if you didn't say you were a member of the party, you would get pressured by your club in order to say you were a member of the party and speak out. And you had to speak out and be part of the Nazi party. Otherwise, you would get ostracized from the club. You'd get removed from your social circles. You would get removed from whatever. And that migrated to businesses. And they went to businesses and they said, hey, guys, if you are not displaying the Nazi symbol on your business, you are not part of somewhere we should frequent, and we're going to boycott everybody. And it harmed all the local businesses who were just the normal social democrats or whatever party they were within Germany at the time. Now, this social pressure was used to force everybody into the whole fascist movement, and exactly what happened. This is what Black Lives Matter is. This is what's happening with these gaming conventions, with these corporations, with these artists. If you do not say you're part of the party, you are ostracized and people will destroy and cancel you. That is what's going on right now. And people need to wake up to this. People should not have to post a hashtag if they don't want to. People should not have to identify themselves as part of a political movement if they don't want to. We should be able to have gaming without this nonsense. We should be able to have books without this nonsense. We should be able to have comics without this nonsense. And that is where we're at today. And it's a dangerous time in our history. If this keeps going, we are going to have an exact situation like Nazi Germany. And it is coming from the radical left, of course, as it always has. And they keep shrieking Nazi at other people because they always reject. And this is what's going on. And people need to wake up. And that's about all I have to say about the matter. But I have a solution, and I have fun books, and I'm going to put them up on the screen now. We can take a look at this. And let's see. Boom. If my StreamYard will comply here we go. All right. And I want you guys to help support culture that doesn't kowtow to this kind of nonsense. My Cosmic Warrior comic came out last month. It's doing very well. And we got 17 ratings now. Thank you for everybody who leaves reviews on the products. I really appreciate that. We're fighting against cancel culture. We are trying to put products that don't just virtue signal and just allow you to have some fun in it. And the Cosmic Warrior is something that I'm trying a different market, trying something different. There's no crowdfund, which is unusual for comic books. We're just going direct to you so that you can read right away. Issue number 2 is coming out next week, and I would love to continue this. I want to keep it going. We need your support to keep this running. If you want to have a different culture that's away from these corporations, that isn't just going to bow to these little hashtag movements all the time, you need to support books like this. So I'm going to put the link down below. Check it out. Enjoy it. I promise that it's good and fun. You'll have fun with it. And there is no mention of Black Lives Matter within any of this stuff. All right. Hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think of this Origins Game Fair thing. I'm just laughing my tail off because they deserve it, frankly. And I want all of these people to fail at the end of the day. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, leave your comment and what you think. It's sad. It really is, because Origins used to be a really fun convention where everybody could just hang out and play games and stuff like that. But all of these things have removed the real purpose from themselves, and they just become political arms. And every time now that any political thing is happening, they're going to be required to speak out by their, quote, Nazi party known as Black Lives Matter. And they are going to be required to do this kind of stuff. So once you bow once, you are bowing eternally. Don't bow to anybody but God. See you.